Hello everyone, lord.agion here with another, I just drew a blank, Starcraft 2 replay. Interesting decal. I think that's the Starcraft's thing. On the right side we have the Terran player Koyot. And on the right side we have Basior. I think so, that's right. Basior? Probably Basior. I have no idea. Looks like we got a scouting SCV from Koyot. I am horrible with names. Maximum security on both ways. Interesting. Oh, what do we have here? A proxy barracks. Is he going to build it, then place it up here in the shade, in the shadow, the fog of war? Or is he going to keep it down here to get some early, front, like early presence? We're going to have to wait and see. Basior, I'm not sure. Is just now sending out a scout. Is he going to spot this? Is his camera? No, he will not. What is his view? All that flashing, most likely either he's really good at pressing keys or it's a macro. But either way, we currently got one gas to one gas. He's just now getting his barracks. Reapers, a close range Reapers. Oh, did they change it now? So Reapers no longer need attack god on? That's interesting. That seems a bit actually overpowered in a way. Can he jump over that, or is that just separated? No, he can't jump over it. He's ready for the first one to come out. Oh, he has a marine out. It's giving him vision. No, wait, no, that's his. Wait. That's funny. He's not focusing on the SCV now, which is a big problem. If he gets that bunker down, it's going to be big. Oh, he snipes it off of the SCVs. He should just cancel that, unless there's a nearby SCV to finish it. Probably too busy microing the Reaper. So we got counter Reaper. He should just cancel that. Or he's using it as the tank. Try to get the SCVs close. He should have he should have his Reaper just right around here so he can spot and snipe the low health Reaper because he can't see up there. Like that. Well, he can see up there because there's a barracks up there. Not barracks, bunker. After he gets done building this, he might just want to lift off and head back to base or head to another strange location to be in. Over here, it looks like we've got a factory going up. Neither player is going to go expanding. Is he going to bring his barracks up there? Just be careful of the Marines. Marines do have deal 6 damage while the Reapers does 4 damage. And they... Well, also the Marines have less health, so... Those Marines will do more damage to the Reapers. But the Reapers probably can take them out first. However, the other Reaper will take even more damage, so if he was going to engage, he should focus on the Marines over the Reapers. As you can see, oh, he might snipe one. Huh. Apparently they changed some mechanics, because I don't remember infantry healing when they're out of combat. Maybe it's just a Reaper specific. Go and click on that Marine, see if he heals. There's just a lot of things changed since the last time I played. One reason why I stopped playing is the fact that I always like doing 2v2 or 3v3s, but I always can't. Way back when I was playing it, back when I was in middle school, actually, I think. I didn't have the greatest micro or the macro, and I get stuck with teammates and face enemies who just mass Marines. Annoying as hell. See, the barracks crawled his way all the way back over here. That was his only barracks. Usually you see 3 or 4 racks. Got harassing, perhaps a Marine harassing force. Got a nice Hellion to deal splash damage. Nice splash there. Hellion's probably going to go in for the chase. She stood and fought because there's no reason why not to, since he was going to lose him anyways. Banshee coming out. Probably some more. There is a missile turret, however. Perhaps he expected a missile turret. A Viking also. Yes, he was expecting a Banshee. Don't know if he scouted that or not. Probably did with the orbital command if you use a scan. Banshee should be getting out now. It has not enough energy. Boom. Use a scan. Another scan. Banshee safely got away. And I was like, oh, but it ran out of energy. Movement's 2.7. Movement's 1.7. So if they weren't in range before, they were not going to get in range. 3 Vikings out. Perhaps maybe he was expecting a Marine medevac drop. We see a nice balance force of Hellions, Marines, and a siege tank. Going for a combined arms tactic, but combined arms doesn't really mean much in Starcraft 2. Got a counter Viking. Of course, the Vikings have, last time I remember, a range of 10. Looks like their range has decreased down to 9. Going for its 3rd expansion, while the bottom Terran still has not gotten, still is 1 base behind now, though this hasn't started refining yet. Looks like we're going to see attacking force, a nice balanced force. And Banshee's getting locked down due to scans. It looks like going for a medevac drop. Siege tanks hitting the line. Now you might be hitting the buildings. Looks like counter siege tanks are trying to get in range. Now there's going to be a bum rush, including the workers. Walker's taking severe losses, but overall he was able to push them back. Getting back on the gas. A lot of these mineral patches are relatively low, so he doesn't really need to immediately rebuild all those. Still 2 refining bases to the 3 refining bases. Good amount. Oh, stim packs. That's why they're all missing 10 health. I was thinking of some sort of like splash damage. Looks like Marine medevac. Nice stim pack into. Larger amount. Is he getting hit by a siege tank? A lot of them just seem like they just died. Partially decreases speed. I think the gameplay is starting to go back, but going by a bit too fast. I think I did that entire combat over here in 2 times 2 speed, which is a bit bad. Siege tank here. I would not recommend siege tank there due to the fact, though it can cover both entrances, it has a hard time escaping if he's going to try to escape with it. He saw that scan, so he thought about getting them in, decided not to. We're going to drop in a lot of Marines. Getting a nice spread so that they don't get splashed down instantly, but now they are. He could go over and heal those. Perhaps he's going to just let them die. And he surrendered. Maybe a bit too premature. Let's see, just want to make sure. Yeah, the light blue player was defeated. Perhaps I say that might be a bit too premature, but either way, this is a 2 out of 3 replay, so I'll see you in the next game. And we are back. Spawn down the left side, we have Basior. He is down by 1 game, and Koyot is up by 1. I'm going to speed it forward, so it's it was an interesting harassment at the beginning with proxy barracks for the Reapers. He tried to get that bunker in, but oh crap, that's a lot of lag. Yeah, times 8. It's not very. My computer has trouble running it. There's too much lag. Sending out this scout. Since this looks like a perhaps a FFA map, he's scouting out to the spawn locations. He sees. Oh, his SCV died. Walling off the front lane. Hellion coming out, trying to scout out. 2 Hellions actually. He sees that he killed a Marine that's been bought. He also checked his top. He didn't see anything. Ooh, a widow mine, not a spider mine. Had to use a scan to kill it. And that was they just seem like they just died instantly. It was a Hunter Seeker missile? Do they have to research that now, or is it automatic? Well, medevac drop in here with a couple Hellions. Oh, actually 2 medevac drops. Going for highly aggressive, focusing down the medevac, cleans up all the forces. Not really getting much value out of that. Sure, he's stalled expansion, but not a lot of value. Looks like a Banshee's coming out to harass. He might have seen it, might have not. He does not have a scan ready, though he does have Vikings out, which... Did he see that? He sees it now, placing up a missile turret. Nice harassment with the Banshees, picking off individual units that should be fighting. Scan is not ready. Scans, but he did not get underneath it. Now we're going to attack this supply depot, because why not? Just trying to do as much damage as possible. Raven detector saw the Banshee, and then it died. Another Banshee coming up, getting cloaked, and took way too much initial damage because he didn't go in cloaked. And then the scan came up. Constant harassment now. First, red team provided a lot of harassment. Now the blue person is. Looks like we're going to see a attacking force of a couple siege tanks and marines, escorted by a Raven and a Viking. Surprised no medevacs, because without medevacs your marines won't have much survivability. Nice. Sucking up those marines so they won't die. Probably should slow it down. These marines coming in, he was able to deal with the ground forces of superior numbers. Lifts off. Doesn't have anything to deal with the siege tanks right now. Siege tanks starting to deploy. Nice splash on the marines because they weren't healed up. SCVs going in. But the problem is he killed a lot of his own SCVs with the splash damage from his own siege tank. That was pretty bad. Repairing up his own siege tank, but he lost so many SCVs just because he destroyed them all. Marines coming in. Harassing force. I think this is game. He lost way too many SCVs, and his opponent already has 2 refining bases up and getting a 3rd on its way. One marine trying to go in for a scout just gets blown up. Siege tanks do while in siege mode 35 damage, and using 1 stim on a marine and then going in for a scout will cause it to die by 1 single siege shot. If you can get that, yeah, nice. He got that siege tank before it died. Trading basically equal value in a not very equal situation. And we have, looks like another the guy that gets left behind. And his buddy's like, hey, you got left behind also? Looks like there's a bunch of marines and 3 siege tanks. He sees this, activating what's it called, the ignite afterburners. Increases movement speed by 70% for 8 seconds. Surprised that doesn't cost any energy. And it has a pretty short cooldown. Oh, that had a siege tank also in it, so that would have been value if you killed that. Now 3 siege tanks are out on his grounds. Focusing on the tech lab. Stops the shield from being upgraded, which would have helped him so much, allows him to stim into siege tanks. Hit the siege tank while it's still unpacking. Again, hitting it again once still unpacking. Looks like the blue player is going to win. Still hasn't got any SCVs up. Going to turn this planetary fortress. Doesn't have any marines left, but he does have a very good position. Oh, I didn't see this. Looks like he also sent another attacking force, and the red player throws in the towel. This is going to bring up to the 3rd game in the series. Stay tuned. It will be up very shortly. As in very shortly, I mean now. Spawning the right side, we have Koyot. Spawning the bottom side, we have Basior. Have fun, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Oh, looks like nobody's going something extremely aggressive, going to speed up. Going for supply depot. Supply's enough, not near the ramp to be blocking off. Scouting going off, nothing too big here. Ran into a marine, died. Looks like Hellion scouts. Just going to slow down the replay just a little bit. Oh, looks like we got a first medevac drop. We have, looks like 6 Marines and 1 Hellion. Oh, a Widow mine. Okay, got spotted. Looks like there's a Raven now. I didn't see the Raven. Could have saved that medevac. The medevac's definitely more important than the Marine that it was healing. Curious, medevac's, yeah, still 100. 2 Hellions out. Looks like going to be another harassing force. Good idea to expand, which he is. Well, building the command center. 2 Hellions. And he just has a superior force there. Grabbing the other Hellion that was out there along the way. May get a nice shot off. Perhaps 1 hit away from death. But seeing those Marines down there that had dropped, it decided to bug out. Probably should have production. That's what I should have. Up. Looks like going to see blue with some Banshee harassment. Cloaking up. Apparently if it cloaks before the shot lands, it doesn't do any damage. That's a bit interesting. Using a second scan. Still unable to kill it. Using a third scan. And it died, which is a lot of potential mules that didn't get built. Looks like the first expansion's actually going to start heading out. We got this command center upgrading. I'm curious, why not send the command center out location, then upgrade it, and then you can build some workers there. Because apparently he was long distance mining before that. Got a Marine and, not Marine, Raven Viking out. Another Banshee. And a squad of Marines. Nope, not going just yet. Currently the red player has a bit more economy. The other player is building some more. Building is getting his refining up, but now he doesn't have any defending force, does he? Another Banshee coming in to harass. He's desperately trying to keep this siege tank alive, but that died. This might be a pretty fast end. Two Banshees. The one's uncloaked, the one is uncloaked. Probably the one that is cloaked should uncloak if he's not planning to keep them cloaked, so it can regain some energy and not waste the energy. But looks like this is going to be the end of the series. Looks like the blue player is going to come back and take a 2-win for the series. Oh, wait a second. There's also a counter. Oh wait, holy crap! I just realized I might need to have to rewind. When did that all happen? Okay. While that attack was going on, I didn't see that this was going on also. Looks like he had not sustained any refining anytime soon. He could have took all these SCVs and started refining at this location. So both bases are being trashed. This has become a complete base race scenario. Going to speed it up, get back to the point where we're at. And this is pretty much where we're at. I note is when he picked up all of his structures is where we left off. He still has this one over here. He probably could fly down the corner, but now here's this player taking all of his structures and lifting off all these SCVs from the blue player. Is out. Deciding where he should land this command center. The command center is going to run into a starport. Currently, I would say the blue player has a... Well, actually, the army's relatively even. Overall, it's a little bit... Let me see the units tab. Got the red player with 8 Marines, 2 Siege Tank, 2 Medevac. Compared to the blue players, 13 Marines, 1 Siege Tank, 2 Hellions, 1 Banshee. So overall, the red player's army is a bit better, but he has 2 command centers versus that are actually landing, starting to build some SCVs. Compared to the blue players, 0 building. Bring over his barracks, gonna land that first. Now this Marine Medevac, because he has his entire army can fit in these 2 Medevacs, so he has very good mobility. However, this player only has 1 Medevac last time. Oh, no, he doesn't have a Medevac anymore. Did he ever have one? Not sure, but let's see the production. Coming in, actually putting his MCV back where he basically first got it from. He does see this base with his Banshee. He could have finished off that mule. Going to decide to attack that construction yard. Why am I calling construction yard? This is not Command and Conquer. These units need to be out doing something. He's building an engineering bay way out here. The red player does have a lot of, well, a lot more minerals stocked up. He needs to get out a worker. He doesn't have population. He doesn't have a... He had to get one of his his units killed off. That SCV's going to build a missile turret, but the problem is try and prevent them from going on fire stage. Cancel that. He probably should just build another construction or another command center over here. He does have the resources for it, but that would be pretty expensive. However, the blue player over here is fully mining the space. In fact, he's oversaturated, looks like. But there's a nice harassment force. He does have a additional siege tank over, and his banshees are out harassing the enemy base. I don't know. Looks like he's starting to build, harvesting the high yield minerals, rich mineral patches. What are they exactly called? Rich mineral field. He needs to get some supply depots. That's what he needs. Not missile turrets. He needs something to build. He needs supply depots. Once he gets supply depots, he needs what are they called? Barracks. Something to build units. A nice way to ward them off. He start dropping them off while chasing them. So each time he drops a unit, they can deal damage to them. There we go. We got a barracks. We got a supply depot somewhere. Right there. But he's finding corners where he can attack. Nice kill on the Banshee. However, the blue player does have a significant, much larger, potentially, he has 70 population consumed compared to the 21. Destroyed the Banshee with a missile turret. And now he's going to send out an army. He has a good amount of Hellions, a good amount of Marines. Perhaps he could use another siege tank or two, but that'd be a bit overkill at this point. They destroyed the enemy siege tank. Now he's coming in and going to shoot up everything. And that's the end of the series. The blue player has made a comeback and won 2 games in a row to be able to win the best of 3. This is Lord.agion signing off.